Hey, it's been a while. Welcome back. Today we have another session of FFTCG. We have the latest set, Rebellion's Call, Opus 17, the 17th set in the Final Fantasy trading card game. And today we're going to be opening the Rebellion's Call pre-release kit. This kit contains 9 packs, a set of sleeves, and a foil promo card. And once again, we're going to see how lucky I get. Whether I get some good cards, some good L's, and a full art. So once again, these retail for 45 now because everything's up because of inflation. They used to be 40 bucks retail, but now they are a lot more. $45 you should expect to get one of these. And whoa! Right away we look at our full art promo, Alfmaw from Final Fantasy 11. Whoa. This is a really nice looking card. Look at that texture. Whoa. Alright, let's keep going. So what else do we get from this? We get a set of X-Death sleeves, one of the chased full art cards in the set. X-Death from Final Fantasy V. And Rebellion's Call features a bunch of characters from the first few Final Fantasies, namely 1, 2, and 5. There are some Category 6 as well, but yeah, let's get right into it. 9 packs. Let's see how lucky I get. So I'm really happy that the FFTCG is still ongoing, and heck, they even have tournaments going on. So I know globally they don't have as many events going on compared to other TCGs, but I'm still glad that they're starting to run events now again. And hopefully things will pick up for the local tournament scenes, because I feel like this set makes a lot of different decks very viable, extremely fun to play. So this is the Heroic Mario Horn. And yeah, the meta's wide open. There's so many different decks that's making top tournaments. It's no longer the Sorays running around, being dominant in every single tournament, so that's exciting. Kuriwazette foil, and a Delard as the second heroic. Okay, Amber Bahamut. Okay. Not doing the best right now, but hopes up. Anyway, so my opinion on Rebellion's Call is that it's rather underwhelming of a set, but it does add a lot of cards that can be playable, increases a lot of, enables a lot of, foil Cecil from the starter deck. It enables a lot of deck archetypes to be playable. Samurais get stronger, ninjas get stronger, dragoons get stronger, so that's exciting. But most of the legend cards I feel like aren't that strong. They seem very underwhelming, if not incomplete. At least, maybe they are prepping with newer cards that will have more impact in the future, but playability-wise, most of the L's are kind of underwhelming. And if we pull one of them, we can actually talk about it. But the strongest L obviously is Glaciella, which is probably the card that's going to see the most play. Man, that is some really bad luck. Not a single L so far, no legendaries. Oh boy, is it one of those boxes? That is not easy to open. Speaking of monks, they have really took a step back ever since the ban on Sophie. That deck has not been viable. And this card, Civ Clan Gully. And here we go, our first legendary, the Emperor. So how I was talking about, most of the L's are underwhelming. This card is underwhelming. The Emperor. You remove 2 copies of the Emperor, and then he gains the ability to nullify damage. But there's so many ways to remove, you know, forwards from the game that it really seems quite underwhelming. I mean, this guy's power level is just so bad. I mean, sure, you draw 2 cards, but then you're removing 2 copies of this card from your deck. So I don't know how viable, if at all, or relevant, this card's going to be. I feel like it's just bad. Sometimes, I don't know who does the designing of this, but I feel like a lot of the legendary cards is just not that strong. And when you pull it, you definitely feel very bad, because it's unplayable, and it's not the most popular of characters, you know? I like this card, Edward. It's very, very useful. Okay, so one of the featured full arts is the Lich from Final Fantasy 1. But again, it's H, and no more L's. So hopefully, if Emperor is the only L I get, that's just terrible. That card is literally unplayable. You play 3 copies of it, and when you play it, you remove 2 copies. Like, in what world does that make sense? Is that even viable? But maybe in the future they'll add some kind of card mechanic that will allow you to add cards that are removed from the game back into play. If that's the case, then the Emperor will really be useful. But here we go, a foil legendary, Zazat. So Zazat is interesting because he gets cheaper as, you know, there's less cards in the opponent's hand, but if there are more, then you get a discard. The funny thing is, though, is if the opponent is able to cast and get rid of their hand when you're trying to discard them, you actually don't get to discard. So that's a bummer. So you might not always get the discard off. It's one of those conditionals. So, not sure how good he is, to be honest. Quadav. New monster foil. So this card is pretty good. It's probably the best monster of the set. Noel. Here's our second legendary. Non-foil. And again, I feel like Noel is also very underwhelming to play. He's very slow. I mean, when he attacks and he comes back onto the field, if you're not at damage 3, he won't be able to attack again because he just entered the field. So unless you have a way to haste him consistently every turn, he's pretty slow. And I don't know, delayed tactics are always kind of just slow. It feels not very impactful. And this is another foil that's not a full art. Oh man, no full arts in this box. Alright, so that's it for the opening. So the best card I got from the entire box, the pre-release kit, is the Zazat foil. Not the best, but could have been worse. It could have been worse. So there you have it. This is the latest set pre-release kit from Opus 17, aka Rebellion's Call. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Catch you in the next FFTCG opening.